Imagine ancient health secrets that have helped people stay strong and full of energy for centuries. In this video, we will reveal astonishing methods, tested by time, that could transform your perception of your own body. These ancient wise tips will help you improve your health if you follow their example. Stay with us until the end, and you will discover how simple habits can preserve your energy and prevent illnesses. This knowledge, hidden from many, will now become yours. Are you ready for a journey back to the times when nature was the greatest healer? To begin cleansing your body and removing excess safra, it's important to pay attention to your morning routine. For instance, one of the most beneficial drinks is plum juice. It can be consumed on an empty stomach, especially if you feel that your body needs refreshing and gentle cleansing. But be careful of overheating. Avoid intense physical exertion, long exposure to the sun, and anger. A simple yet powerful way to maintain your health is a warm bath. If you feel tension or pain in the liver area, make it a daily habit. Before the bath, it's best to drink a beverage with vinegar and honey, which helps open blockages and deeply cleanse the body. Avoid heavy meals. It's better to support the body's natural warmth with food that not only warms but also retains moisture. Cold and dryness are especially dangerous, particularly in old age when the body becomes more vulnerable. People with a cold and dry nature are usually lean. To improve their well-being, they need to choose foods that create warmth and moisture. Meanwhile, those with a cold and moist nature should engage in physical work or exercise to maintain balance in the body. Frequent illnesses can result from overeating or the accumulation of bad fluids, humors in the body. If this is caused by excessive food intake, the first thing to do is cleanse the body, and after that, avoid eating to fullness. It's important to prevent the buildup of harmful substances in the body. When bad humors accumulate in the body, you need to identify their type and choose the appropriate opposite remedies. It's also important to avoid foods that trigger the formation of these humors. For example, light liquid foods help to remove excess dense substances. Food should fill half of your stomach. 1/4 should be reserved for drink, and the remaining quarter should remain empty. This is the golden rule of ancient medicine. Choose light foods that are easily digested. Heavily fried meat, for example, can be harmful to the stomach. It's better to opt for butter and rainwater, which is considered especially pure. Hot food relaxes the stomach and produces bad humors. It is crucial to stop eating when you still have a small appetite and to chew your food thoroughly. This helps avoid digestive issues and improves the overall functioning of the body. It is important to eat only food that your body likes. If you eat something that doesn't agree with you, it may lead to imbalances in the body and cause illness. Don't start a new meal until the previous one has been fully digested. Sleep plays a key role in the body's recovery. Sleep until you feel fully rested, but after that, don't stay in bed for too long, as this can harm the body. Too much sleep weakens the body and mind, while excessive wakefulness can cause more harm than good. Meals should only be eaten in a calm state. After eating, avoid work or unpleasant activities to ensure the digestion process isn't disturbed. Imagine waking up one morning, feeling cold even though the sun is shining brightly. This could be a sign that coldness has taken over your body. In such moments, the ancient advice is to turn to honey. Honey is not only a delicious treat, but also a natural remedy. It warms your body from within, bringing back balance when coldness prevails. Just like a fire can heat a room, honey heats your inner self, helping you feel energized and alive again. However, not everyone can handle cold water. 5 types of people should avoid it altogether: the elderly, whose bodies no longer have the strength to fight the cold; young children, whose immune systems are still developing; those suffering from diarrhea, who are already losing warmth and strength; people with colds, as the chill worsens their condition; and those who have overeaten, as cold water can disrupt their digestion. Imagine an elderly person taking a cold shower on a winter day. Their body would struggle to stay warm, leading to illness. It's better to stick to warm water for these vulnerable groups. Have you ever felt a weakness in your kidneys? Maybe it's not something you think about often, but strong kidneys are key to good health. When they are weak, a special remedy can help. Mix celery seeds with cooked peas, then add honey. This ancient recipe strengthens the kidneys and restores their function. It's amazing how such simple, natural ingredients can heal the body when used correctly. Gold isn't just for jewelry. In ancient times, wearing gold was believed to protect children from fear and epilepsy, and drinking a small amount of gold dissolved in water was a remedy for heart weakness. Imagine a delicate gold necklace, not only a symbol of beauty but also a guardian of health. It's a reminder of how ancient civilizations valued materials for their hidden powers, not just their appearance. To keep your mind sharp and your spirit high, you must be cautious about what affects your brain. Avoid anything that causes gases or steam to rise to your head, disrupting your mental clarity. Restful sleep at night and staying active during the day is essential. Picture your mind as a well-oiled machine that needs proper maintenance. Good sleep and avoiding harmful substances are key to keeping it in top shape. Another powerful ingredient from ancient medicine is sumac. This spice, often forgotten today, has remarkable benefits for the stomach. It strengthens digestion, fights diarrhea, heals intestinal ulcers, and even boosts appetite. Think of sumac as a shield for your digestive system, protecting it from harm and ensuring that you get the most from the food you eat. 6 essential conditions for maintaining health. Medicine has 2 main goals. One is to preserve health, and the other is to cure diseases. It is clear that preserving health is much easier and more important than curing diseases because treating an illness requires an experienced and skilled doctor who can provide a proper diagnosis and whose treatment you can fully rely on. However, such doctors are rare. Even if such a doctor is found, the necessary medications may not be available, and valuable time for treatment could be lost. If the right medications are available, the illness may not respond to the doctor's treatment. Even if the illness responds to the treatment, the patient's strength may not be enough to withstand the illness during the course of treatment. If the patient has enough strength and recovers, it is possible that the harmful side effects of the medication could spread through the body's natural heat, causing new ailments. Therefore, everyone must first and foremost focus on preserving their health. Preserving one's health is accessible to everyone, and it only requires following 6 essential conditions. The first condition is the proper use of the environment, particularly the atmosphere and air, which are essential for maintaining the body's vital functions, as well as for the removal of harmful substances through breathing. As long as the air remains clean and moderate in temperature, it will preserve a person's health. To prevent the air from altering its properties, causing harm, and leading to illnesses, it must be kept free from swampy vapors, emissions from bad trees, foul-smelling plants, decay, smoke, soot, dust, etc. If the air becomes contaminated with such substances, it will not only cause illnesses but also make their treatment extremely difficult. There are 2 types of air contamination, natural and unnatural. Natural changes in the air, including those harmful to health, occur during seasonal transitions. Each season brings specific illnesses but also cures diseases from the opposing season. For example, hot and humid seasons cause illnesses characterized by heat and humidity and cure diseases brought on by cold and dryness. Cold and humid seasons cause illnesses associated with cold and moisture but heal those characterized by heat and dryness. Unnatural changes in the air, caused by cosmic or earthly factors, such as cold in summer or warmth in winter, or unexpected rains in dry seasons and droughts in rainy seasons, also lead to illness. The air quality, weather, and climate depend on the location. For instance, areas near the sea or islands have air that is moderate in temperature and humidity. In more northern regions, the air is colder, which improves digestion and nutrient absorption, enhances complexion, but also leads to colds, catarrh, epilepsy, paralysis, and tremors. Hot air, on the other hand, relaxes tissues, weakens strength, dulls the senses, burdens the brain, and causes shortness of breath, fevers, and eye diseases like ophthalmia. The second condition is the regulation of food and drink. To maintain and strengthen health through proper nutrition, one should consume wheat bread baked in a tandoor oven, rice, chickpeas, mutton from a year-old lamb, or goat meat, and eggs lightly fried. Among fruits, one should eat juicy sweet melons, ripe grapes, sweet aromatic apples, pears, seedless pomegranates, and fresh figs. One should not consume medicinal foods like sorrel, salad, spinach, etc., except in cases of necessity, such as correcting imbalances in the body. Additionally, one should not eat or drink until there is genuine hunger or thirst. True appetite is characterized by its appearance after a considerable time has passed since the last meal, and when the intestines are free of gas. False appetite has the opposite signs. One should stop eating while still a little hungry and avoid overeating, as it is highly harmful. Prolonging meal times is also harmful, much like overeating. Some suggest eating 3 times over 2 days, in the morning and evening on the first day and at noon on the second day. This regime is recommended by Avicenna. Others recommend eating twice a day, with at least 6 hours between meals. Some advise eating once a day. The food should be tasty, but not consumed in large amounts. Tasteless food should be avoided, as it kills the appetite, weakens the body, and causes laziness. One should not constantly consume sour foods, as they prematurely age and thin the body. Sweet foods should also be avoided in excess, as they can diminish appetite and overheat the body. Salty foods should be avoided, as they dry the body and cause emaciation. The harmful effects of foods with specific flavors can be mitigated by eating foods with opposing flavors. For example, the harm from sweet foods can be offset by consuming something sour, and bland foods can be improved by adding salt. Likewise, salty foods can be neutralized by adding something bland. Fasting when in good health is inadvisable, as fasting when healthy is equivalent to overeating when ill. The food of someone with a predominance of blood should cool and temper its sharpness. The food of someone with an excess of bile should cool and moisten. The food of someone with an excess of phlegm should warm and dissolve. The food of someone with an excess of black bile should warm and moisten. Medical scholars forbid eating certain foods together or one immediately after the other. Fresh milk with sour foods, milk with chicken, radish with pigeon, onions with mint, beans with sour milk, melon with honey, and vinegar with rice. Similarly, they advise against mixing well water with river water, preferring river water. The best river water has 8 qualities. 1, it flows over clean soil or rocks. 2, it flows not over flat land, but from higher to lower ground. 3, its source is distant. 4, it is light in weight. 5, it flows in large quantities. 6, it is fresh and pleasant in taste. 7, it flows swiftly. And 8, it flows from south to north or west to east. These qualities are found in rivers like the Ganges and the Nile. Water from a spring is rough and impure because it hasn't flowed a long distance and been purified by the air and sun. One should not drink water after eating fruit, especially melons, or after bathing. Drinking water during meals is allowed only for those with a hot stomach. As for them, drinking while eating increases appetite and doesn't reduce the stomach's digestive power. The third condition is the regulation of movement and rest, work, and relaxation. Moderate physical activity creates a need for food, removes stagnation in bodily fluids, strengthens joints, tendons, and ligaments, and protects the body from diseases caused by excess matter or deviations in temperament. Rest helps digest food and move it to the intestines. Physical exercise should only be done after the food has left the stomach. A sign of this is the return of appetite. Moderate exercise brings a flush to the face, but excessive exercise causes a yellowish complexion. Any organ that is frequently exercised becomes stronger. For hearing, the best exercise is listening to pleasant music. For the eyes, reading or looking into the distance, especially at brightly lit areas, serves as good exercise. Moderate weeping with tears also helps relieve emotional tension and removes excess fluids from the head. Horseback riding, at a moderate pace and for a short time, provides physical activity, warms the body, and is especially beneficial for those recovering from illness. Riding promotes the elimination of harmful substances and is considered good, moderate physical exercise for the entire body. Similarly, rowing or boating is beneficial for all body parts, moving stagnant fluids and healing chronic diseases like leprosy and dropsy. It also strengthens the stomach, and if nausea and vomiting occur during boating, it can bring great relief, as it removes harmful substances. Vomiting should only be controlled if it persists too long. Massage is also an excellent form of exercise, and it comes in 6 types: 1 rough and coarse, 2 smooth and gliding, 3 firm, 4 gentle, 5 small in quantity, and 6 large in quantity. Rough massage dissolves excess fluids, causes the face to flush, and increases fullness by drawing blood to the surface. Smooth massage also causes facial redness and fullness, but to a lesser degree. Firm massage strengthens the limbs and dissolves harmful substances. Gentle massage relaxes the limbs but dissolves very little. Large massages dissolve excess fluids well, while small massages do so to a lesser extent. The fourth condition is mental activity and mental calmness. One manifestation of mental activity in states is the movement of facial muscles and the rush of blood to the face, as in anger, or blood slowly flows to the face, as in joy. Blood may drain from the face, moving inward as in fear, or gradually leave the face, as in sorrow. Sometimes blood moves simultaneously to both the face and inward, as in embarrassment or worry. Prolonged mental calmness has a cooling and soothing effect, while excessive mental activity and excitement, such as intense grief or excessive joy, can be harmful. The fifth condition is sleep and wakefulness. Sleep on an empty stomach cools the body, while daytime sleep spoils the complexion, weakens mental powers, and hardens the spleen. If daytime sleep becomes habitual, it should be reduced gradually rather than abruptly. Chronic sleep deprivation harms the brain and digestion. Drowsiness disrupts natural processes and spoils food in the stomach. The sixth condition is the retention and elimination of substances in the body, including the removal of excess and waste materials, assimilation and dissimilation. Substances are eliminated from the body in various ways, some even during pleasurable experiences. But these usually cool and dry the body by dissolving fluids and mental matter, the subtle gaseous substance that moves juices and materials in the body. Pleasure can also warm and moisten if the substances eliminated are cold and dry, such as bile. Since the retention and elimination of substances in the body occur with the help of other processes, their effect is observed in conjunction with other activities. Avicenna advised consuming foods that complement each other to avoid overloading the body. He believed that every meal should be thoughtfully composed so that its ingredients bring benefits and are easily digested. This is another key principle of maintaining health: don't overload the system. And it's easily applicable today. Try to choose simple and nutritious food that supports your body and gives it strength. Mental state also has a direct impact on our health. Stress and negative emotions trap harmful substances in the body. When we are anxious or angry, all the systems of the body start working in overdrive, and this overload can cause malfunctions. That's why it's so important to maintain calmness and balance, especially in moments when it feels like the world around us is collapsing. Find ways to relax and release negativity to help your body cope with daily tasks. In conclusion, it's essential to understand that maintaining health is a process that requires a conscious approach. Our body is our home, and we must take care of it just as we do any other important aspect of our lives. Constant self-care, mindful eating, regular movement, mental harmony, and proper rest all contribute to a long and happy life. We have the power to maintain and improve our health if we follow these simple but essential principles. In this journey through the wisdom of the past, remember that each small step you take today leads to a healthier, brighter tomorrow. Just as ancient civilizations cared for their bodies with respect and balance, you too can adopt these principles to live a vibrant and fulfilling life. Dear viewers, your health is your most valuable resource. Right now, you can take a step toward a healthy and happy life by following these ancient yet highly relevant principles. Subscribe to our channel, like this video, and leave a comment about what new things you've learned today. Stay tuned for the next part of this journey, where we will explore even more secrets of ancient health practices. In the next video, we'll continue our fascinating journey into the world of ancient medicine, where we'll reveal even more helpful knowledge for you.